Hello and welcome to the first AFL Riverina football and netball show. I'm Hannah Maguire and I'm about to bring you everything you need to know about round one of the RFL coming up this weekend. There's some interesting matches ahead, including a few new recruits, we've got some new coaches and some exciting pre-season matches. But first, to the match of the round, the Coolman Hoppers versus the Wagga Tigers. Matt Hard from the Coolman Hoppers joins us in the studio now. Welcome to the show, Matt.
Thank you, Hannah. Nice to be here.
That's great. Now tell us, you picked up a few new recruits for the Hoppers this year. Tell us who they are and what they can do for the club.
Yeah, we've landed some good recruits this year. We've picked up Lou Roberts, who was a previous Coolman player, Coolman Junior. Been away for 13 years, so yeah, he's come back to finish his football, along with Ryan Chamberlain, who's a previous Best and Fairest winner, and obviously Ben Fixter as well, who's been obviously a very good footballer throughout his career also. Righto.
Now, have you lost a couple of players though?
We have lost a few players. We've lost Rick Pritchard, who was our leading goal kicker last year. Zach Bradley and Nick Fleming also gone away for university studies. So they're our major losses, yes.
Now, you came so close to winning a grand final in 2011 and you missed out in the prelim finals last year. Do you reckon you can go one or two better this year?
Oh, well, I'm hoping so. It's obviously a big question, leading into round one. It's a long year ahead. Luck plays a very important part, but yeah, we're pretty confident with the processes we've put in place. We're going to enable ourselves to give ourselves a good shot, that's for sure.
And you've had a pretty good, strong pre-season?
Yeah, we have had a good pre-season. We've had good numbers right throughout training, which helps, and the players have really bought into what we're trying to do, and the increased fitness levels and the structures and so forth. So yeah, we're very happy with the way things have gone to date.
Now this weekend, round one against the Wagga Tigers. How do you think you'll shape up there?
Yeah, well, it's a great game first up. Obviously, Wagga are looking to have a big year also. They've got a lot of youth and they're very quick across the paddock. So yeah, we're looking forward to playing them out at Kindra Park on Sunday, and yeah, we're really looking forward to the challenge.
Well, let's hope so. That was Matt Hart from the Coolman Hoppers there, joining us in the studio today. Thanks for your time, Matt.
Thanks for having me again, Hannah.
The Hoppers will play the Tigers at Kindra Park in Coolman on Sunday afternoon. Now the Tigers, they've picked up a few new recruits as well, including Matt Noonan, who comes from Griffith. He's coming over from the Swans. There's also they've also picked up Adam Norton from CSU, coming over from the Farrer League, and Matt Rava, he's coming over from Gairmain as well. So that's a few handy plays. It's going to be an interesting match there in Coolman on Sunday. Now we've also got another local derby happening over in Leeton, with Leeton playing reigning premiers Narrandera. Shane, can you tell us a little bit about this game? Shane Buchanan, he joins us now from AFL House in Wagga.
Thanks, Hannah. Yeah, this game will be a ripper. They're playing for the Riverina Bluebell Cup. Narrandera were the 2012 premiers, beating Colin Gully, so they're the yardstick this in 2012. Leeton Witten will be coached by Damien Lang again. They've lost a few players, but the real positive for Leeton this year, Bryce O'Gary was going back to Tasmania, but they've re-signed him back at the club this year. In regards to the game will be a good game. It'll be at Leeton. It's never easy at Leeton, playing Leeton, so Narrandera will need to be on their mettle. Their form pre-season's probably been a little bit up and down. So, but in saying that, I mean, they've got some quality players coming across from Canberra, as they had last year, sort of thing. And going into this game, look, Leeton have got a good handy side, but I think probably Narrandera have got a little bit more class than probably Leeton for this particular weekend.
Okay, we've also got Colin Gully. They play the Gairmain Lions this week as well. Can you tell us, what that match will bring?
Well, this will be a crackering match. There's no doubt about that. These two clubs have a real rivalry. I mean, it's only been short. Colin Gully's only been in the RFL for a couple of years. Colin Gully obviously coached by Shane Lennon, a former Gairmain Grong Manong player and coach as well. This will be a tough tussle, there's no doubt about that. Colin Gully obviously runner-up last year, a bit to prove this year. In saying that, they've lost some quality players in the likes of Matt Withers and Jim Morris out of their forward line. Big, tall players that they'll miss those guys, and a lot of pressure will go onto Mark Eppert, their really key forward. Gairmain, obviously changeover in coach. Mitch Carroll is no longer there at the club. Jaden Kotzer has taken over that role. They've picked up some handy players, which they'll need those type of players, because they've had some big losses in the likes of Christian McPherson and also Daniel Rankin, who are probably two legends of the RFL that have gone into retirement. Look, where this game will be an absolute cracker. They play both similar type of game, very free-flowing type of game plans they've got. They'll be both fit, they'll be both well prepared, And I'm going to go with Gairmain, I think, in this particular game to get over the Collingully Demons.
Okay, thanks, Shane. Now, Sam Martin, our sports reporter, he filed this report not too long ago about Gairmain's new coach, Jayden Kotzer.
It wasn't a huge fall from grace. In a tight competition, the Lions finished just outside the finals this RFL season. However, they didn't find the form that took them to 4 consecutive flags. Changes had to be made.
I think it'd be fair to say last year we probably lacked, this year, lacked a little bit of desire at times, and I think a fresh face around the place will certainly help that.
Now a new coach, a 26-year-old from Colcan, Jayden Kotzer, will take charge of the pack. He replaces midfielder Mitch Carroll in the top job.
He's a very enthusiastic young fellow, and first go at coaching, but we've got full confidence that he's going to be great for the club.
Gairmain struggled with injuries this season. They reckon if they can avoid that, they'll be on their way back. And like just about every other side in the Riverina and Farrer leagues, they're looking for a new centre-half forward and a centre-half back to help out.
Build on what we got with our juniors as well, and I don't think we'll be too far away. Hopefully fighting out in finals again.
Lions pre-season will begin early January next year, a couple of weeks earlier than the players are used to. Sam Martin, Prime 7 News.
Can Kotzer get the Lions back on track this year? Find out on Saturday. Now to the last match of the round, we've got Wooden Spooners, Turvey Park. Can they keep off the bottom of the ladder this year? They play Griffith at Mar Oval in Wagga. What do you think, Shane?
Turvey Park, yeah, Hannah, it was a tough year last year. There was no doubt about that. Got a new coach on board, Chris Serrato, local juniors come back to the club, which is a real positive for the club. They've recruited a couple of players as well, so they'll be looking for a positive year. Griffith got Guy Orton again on board as coach, and have recruited as well, sort of thing. So this will be an interesting game. I think Griffith, they're probably travelling a little bit better than probably Turvey Park. Turvey Park will rely on their youth again, which is a real positive for the club, but I think Griffith perhaps a little bit too much experience for them this weekend.
Okay, so you're tipping Griffith. What about in the other games? We've got Coolman and Tigers. Who are you going for there?
Yeah, it should be a great game. Look, I'm going to go with Coolman at home ground advantage. I think it'll be a really close game, and perhaps the home ground advantage may get them over the line.
Yep, and in the local derby, Leeton versus Narrandera.
Yeah, should be a cracking game there. Look, I'll go with Narrandera. I think they're the premier from 2012. They've got a really good list, got plenty of experience there, and they should get over the line against Leeton.
Gully versus Gairmain.
Yeah, toss the coin this one. Look, it's at Collingully. I might just go with Gairmain. Got a new coach, all pumped up, ready to go, and I think they might get over the Demons.
Okay, you've heard it there from the expert. That's all we've got time for today, guys. But until next week, we'll have all the highlights from round 1 of the RFL. So tune in next week at aflriverina.com.au. We'll catch up with you then.